And didn't I just ask Amy how she was doing? I didn't even hint at inquiring about her marital status, but here she is, offering up the information freely, as if it sums up her entire life since we lost touch. My love life's a bit of a disaster, but I can't complain about the rest. I smile apologetically. I don't know why I always do that when I refer to my career and how it has skyrocketed over the last few years. I watch the news every morning. It was so strange at first, that you were this girl I played hooky with. She pauses for a moment. Shared my first cigarette with. The gentle lines on her face crinkle into a melancholic expression before she sends me a wide smile. The Amy smile. The one that always got me. And gosh, you come across so well on the screen, Eli. She hesitates again. Do you still go by Eli? No one has called me Eli since Amy. Eli expired the day I left town. And Amy. I shake my head and grin because I can't help myself. Ahem. A girl in white slacks who I hadn't even noticed before clears her throat. I suspect she's my designated massage therapist. If you don't mind, Sarita, Amy addresses her. I'll be taking care of Miss Smith myself. Sure. Sarita turns on her heels and leaves the reception area. I hope that's all right, Amy is quick to say. My pulse quickens at the thought of Amy's hands on my body. Of course. I give her my camera smile, the one that hides everything. Please, follow me. She moves from behind the reception counter and leads me to a door on the right. As teenagers, we were always about the same height, but she seems so much taller now. She wears a pair of black linen trousers that flow around her long legs. We walk into a waiting area with low couches and soothing music. Would you like some tea first? Sure, I nod eagerly. One part of me can't wait to get on Amy's massage table, but at the same time, my heart hammers frantically in my chest. I watch her as she pours 2 cups of tea from a pot next to the kettle. Her movements are graceful and easy, just like I remember. We'd been swimming in a small pond behind Amy's house. It was cordoned off from their garden by a bunch of pine trees, and as the afternoon progressed, the sun dipped away behind the trees, leaving us with early evening shadows. We were wet from the water, and the sky was the color of summer, blue streaked with soft yellows and dashes of pink I never understood, the colors that would forever remind me of Amy. It was the height of my crush on her, a few weeks before we leave high school forever. All my energy went into trying to keep my eyes off her as she adjusted her bathing suit while we let the last of the heat dry our skin. I tried so hard not to look at her that all I did was stare in the distance. What's wrong, Eli? Amy playfully pinched me in the side, catching me by surprise. I swathed her hand away as if it were a vile mosquito, quickly regretting my impulsive reaction. To mask the turmoil ripping me apart inside, I shot her a quick grin before rolling on top of her and pinning her arms above her head. I stared down at her, every cell in my body tingling. Her dark eyes smiled up at me, and a surge of something I couldn't control swelled inside my gut. I closed my eyes for a second and saw what was going to happen next. I was going to lean down and kiss her. I saw myself do it on the back of my eyelids. I could almost taste her lips and smell beyond the heady mixture of sun and lotion on her skin. When I opened my eyes, it seemed as if hours had passed, but it was still the same Amy squirming below me on the grass. It was the same pond giving away its summery sparkle to the falling darkness. Amy's eyes were still the same mocha brown, and her hair the same shock of wild curls. But I had changed. I'd never come so close, and suddenly I realized it was the closest I would ever get. Eli? Amy's voice never really suited her until now. It was always the voice of a grown woman with endless legs, strong hands, and pronounced collarbones. Sorry, miles away. I take the cup of tea she hands me and, awkward as I feel, sip from it immediately. The tea is scalding hot and I burn the tip of my tongue, but I don't say anything. Amy looks at me over the rim of her cup while she, wisely, blows on it to cool the liquid. Her eyes radiate a softness I don't recognize.